What's up, Skip? Hey, fuck off! Fuck off! Go away! Fucking kangaroos.
Hello and happy Halloween, everybody. How's everyone going?
Good.
Welcome to our Halloween special, and special welcome to Kim Tran. Hey, Kim. How you doing?
Hi, everyone. Good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on our stream. Hodfrel, you look so beautiful. Little Red Riding Hex.
Little Red Riding Hex.
Fast. I see that you're in your castle there in France.
That's right.
I know you don't want to give away your location of the chateau, but yeah, feel free to also give away the location if you want.
Well, I think anybody who's studied would know that I'm in the Palace of Versailles right now.
That's what I was thinking.
Obviously. You're so Versailles.
I know it felt Versailles. Yeah. Oh, you could have brought the head as well. You know, like chopped off her head. Anyway, no, maybe too real. Yeah, let's not go there. We'll wait for Georgia to come on for that. So welcome to Briz, Sammy, Vibrolinza, Crypto Stylist. Thank you all for being here. How's the vibes? Vibe check.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Vibes good.
I'm feeling good. How are you guys feeling out there?
Pretty good, yeah.
I feel like for those of us who are still here, we're like, okay, it might not quite be there yet, but it's brewing. I can feel it brewing. And I think everybody who really knows understands the space knows this feeling. It's not there. It's not going to happen tomorrow. Absolutely. I don't think it's brewing. You know what I mean? And for the folks washed out all the weak ones, and it's brewing. And I can
people
feel
were
that.
physically standing in line for gold. Now, the last time people were physically standing in line for gold was in the 1930s when they were handing it over because it was illegal for them to hold. And now they're trading it in for fiat. Or they're trading their fiat for gold. And it's just like this crazy point that we're in, you know?
Yeah, the great rotation is coming. Absolutely can't wait for that. Yeah, it always reminds me of the John McAfee, the video clip when he's like, "Don't fuck with my dogs," and he's cooking with a giant gold bar, and he's stirring, and I love that clip. I think it's absolutely hilarious. We're going to say hi to the chat, and then we're going to go through some clips. We've got some great clips lined up. I can see George is in the background. She's working today, but as soon as she can, she'll pop in and freak us out. I'm sure. Cool. She'll give us the real
Hi,
Georgia.
Happy
Halloween. Oh, I love your outfit this year, Georgia. You look so amazing. Oh,
is that the big bad one? Oh no.
Little Red Riding Hood. Is that you?
Grandma, you look different today.
Come on, everybody.
Your face is different.
Energy is the same.
I didn't not expect this level of coordination for this stream. This is amazing.
I didn't either.
Georgia doesn't shave for 2 days.
It looks like this was. Oh, and the voiceover. Yes.
Your mic is reactive.
RG3 wants to join class.
Oh,
Yeah, RG3.
Huh.
Bring up the
he's-
captain.
I don't pay that much for StreamYard, so I've got how many I've got. I think I can fit 10 on, and there's 9, so he is most welcome.
Yeah,
Come in, RG3. It's going to be an absolute banger show. Let's say hi to the chat. We got who else we got? We got Dom. We got Tam Tam in there. We got Moon Nuts for being here, guys. You legends. We've got this person. I'm going to try and stuff up your name now. Arezo Ivatajan. Dude, welcome and thank you for being here. We got Sammy Chica in the chat. SMO Spider. That's cool. Moon Nut, what are you talking about? King Abdul, that's awesome. Yes, you can join. Oh, RG, yeah, you'll need a link, obviously. Okay, yeah. I got the link right. Yeah, I put it in this chat. Okay, cool. There you go.
One more test. How's my mic sound? Is it any better now?
A little
I
bit
think
better.
that's
Yeah,
better.
I would
That's
say.
better, Bruce.
I hear
Mega
you.
Max, welcome.
Lot better.
We got on the pulse. On the pulse, Pony, love the wig. Thank you. It's a bit hot, but I am dealing like an absolute chad. All right, team. So RG3 is going to pop in, and we are going to start off with a clip because there's a lot of new people to Pulse Chain, and I want them to have a message from Richard Hart. If I can find it, yes, I can. All right, everyone. Here we go. 3 minutes.
Hello, everybody. Richard Hart here. Guess who just beat the SEC in court and did not settle and did not have their case dropped? This guy. Me. I did that. And you know why I did that? Well, 1, I'm innocent. 2, I've got great lawyers. 3, the government decided to bring a really stupid case against a really honest person. And guess what happened? The judge saw through it and dismissed the case in its entirety, something that almost no other cryptocurrency has ever achieved. And they didn't just charge me. They charged me, Hex, Pulse Chain, PulseX. They actually charged software as a defendant. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine math that you can run at home and execute on your own, charging it as a defendant? Unbelievable, right? It would set a terrible precedent for all of open source software everywhere, where anybody that ran anything anywhere would somehow encumber the founder and the publisher with some type of liability. Insane. Terrible. And I beat them in court. The case was not dropped. The case was not settled. We beat them in court, and we got something that I hear is better than a judgment with prejudice, and that is a judgment on the merits, a in favor of judgment, where it's not a question who the victor was. The victor was me, and Pulse Chain and PulseX and Hex. But it's a little bit weird to call software code that you could run at the privacy of your own home a victor. But since they were silly enough to charge them as defendants, well, I guess, the judge also had to declare them as victors. Very, very silly. And if you go and read the actual oral arguments in front of the judge, it looks really awesome for the innocent guy, me. It sucks that in this world where you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, you have this massive chilling effect against your free speech because there's a team of guys sitting in a room combing through everything you've ever said and anything you're saying and anything that you might say and looking for something to screw you up on. It's happened to President Donald Trump. It's happened to a lot of people in cryptocurrency, sadly. And then it happened to me. But I didn't settle like everyone else. And by the way, a lot of people were filing amicus briefs and people in the industry were helping each other out and, putting up a united fight, a united stand. Nobody in the industry helped me. Not at all. Not a little bit. So we did it on our own. Just
Absolute amazing clip there from Richard. It's so epic. And a lot of people that are new to Pulse Chain may not realize the degree of regulatory certainty that we actually do have, more than other cryptos. So I just wanted to show everybody that clip. And people are getting a little bit confused maybe on X because CZ recently got that pardon. And then I think people are conflating, Richard needs a pardon. It's like, no, Richard does not need a pardon. Richard has the most regulatory clarity in the US for crypto than any other crypto.
No, but whenever they bring that up, feel free to comment that exact response. No, he beat them.
Exactly. So we have regulatory certainty, which is absolutely amazing. And yeah, that's good. So does anyone else want to comment on that, on the legitimacy of Richard Hart and of the Pulse Chain ecosystem?
The Fifth Circuit, the United States Fifth Circuit, ruled that smart contracts are not property. Period.
There you go. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. So, I mean, where does the blockchain live was like the best line that I think the judge said at one point. Because, yeah, the SEC, when they sort of, charged Richard, they were, they had some kind of all outlandish claims. It was the most absurd sort of reasoning if you actually read through. It looked like they used a combination of Elmo from Sesame Street and ChatGPT to make the claim. And when you read through it, even from like an academic point of view, so many of the numbers were wrong and the timelines were wrong, and they just had not done their research. And yet we had to go through I think it was probably an 18-month process to gain that regulatory clarity. But it actually worked out in our benefit, I feel. And
they put it off.
Yeah.
They tried to bring them back. Shout out to Nuclear Herbs too, by the way, for dealing with that whole situation that whole long.
He did a great job being our free lawyer, filling us in.
Yep.
Absolutely. So Kim, if you don't know, so Nuclear Herbs is like our lawyer guy that was keeping us sort of up to date with everything that was happening. And when the SEC brought out this case against Pulse Chain, it really had just launched. And it was really a critical time in our price chart where we'd had 2 weeks of amazing price action. And then very soon after that, the SEC brought out the case against Pulse Chain, which of course led to quite a dramatic price drop that was driven by that case. So we did feel a little bit hard done by, and then we had to weather that storm for a year or two, which we all did, and we kept streaming throughout. Like all of the people that you see on the stream here, we streamed all throughout that period of uncertainty, although we weren't uncertain. And we felt like it was a little bit unfair, but to come out now when we're just on the precipice of the hyperbull, to have that clarity, I think is a wonderful thing. Sammy Chica, I haven't heard from you today. What has been happening?
Just been kicking back. I was just actually sharing out our live to all through Telegram groups and on Twitter. But yeah, I'm just listening. It's good to see everyone. It's been a while, and I was listening, and so good that Richard won. It's an amazing defeat because it was a David and Goliath case. What Richard had in front of him, and the defeat that he had was absolutely amazing. And I think most of the Hexicans are still actually trying to accept this has all happened. They're still fathoming, the defeat because it was so great. And you're right, Claz, we have the regulatory clarity that we have. A lot of cryptos don't have it. And if you guys saw that article from OKX that was recently going around on X, that was amazing. A fantastic article written about Richard Hart and Pulse Chain. And yeah, I guess the good times are coming, and hopefully they are, because I think a lot of us deserve it, and especially Richard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Fast, do you want to comment on that clip, and then we'll move on to our next clip?
Well, I think it hasn't sunken in for the rest of the world yet that like Richard Hart beat the SEC. He didn't settle with the SEC. Like other people have finalized cases with the SEC, but the majority of crypto-oriented things were settlements, right? So he actually beat them. They lost. It's a big difference. And like I think a lot of the crypto world is sleeping on that legal clarity that Hex and Pulse Chain have that almost no other chains or tokens have.
Yeah, absolutely. So pulsechain.com is the official website with the official link. Lately, I've been pointing people to Internet Money Wallet, and the reason I do that is because it's so much simpler. Like if you can find the correct page on X, and you've got the correct